What is up, you guys? Today I have the Soundcore Space A40 active noise canceling earbuds. These things are packed with features and I can't wait to share them with you. Now before we get started, I do want to mention that Soundcore did send me these earbuds along with these Space Q45 headphones, which I reviewed in my last video, so if you want to see that, go check it out. That being said, I am still going to give you my honest review on these earbuds. These are running $99 on both the Soundcore website and on Amazon, so you can pick these up for $100 brand new. Let's just jump right in, and I'm going to show you the packaging that these come in. Obviously, the earbuds are in that case right there. You've got these different features on the box. If you really want, you can pause and read it, but you can get these features online, as well as I'm going to be highlighting and talking about each of the features throughout this video. So opening up the box, you'll get this little paper thing that goes over the earbuds case, but it's basically just sitting in there like that right away. And then underneath this piece you have your paperwork, and then at the bottom you have this paper stuff again covering up the extra ear tips, which was pretty hard for me to get opened up, if you could see here. But anyway, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 extra sets of ear tips that are all different sizes so you can get the right fit. And then a USB Type-C charging cable that they include. Now moving on to the actual earbuds themselves. Here's the charging case for them. As you can see, it's a very sleek, very good looking case. The Soundcore logo here's got like a mirror finish to it, so it just looks really nice in the lighting. And then there's a matte black finish around here. This case is very small and compact, and it's also not very thick, which is nice for keeping them in your pocket. It's not going to take up a lot of space, and it's not going to be super bulky. There's your USB Type-C charging port. Pressing and holding this button, I believe, turns the earbuds into pairing mode whenever you need to pair them to a new device. But straight out of the box, as soon as you open the case up, they're automatically going to turn into pairing mode. So I really do like the design of this case compared to other earbuds I've had in the past. Now, to open it up, there's a little space right here that you can get your finger underneath the top lip, and it'll open up like that. It's got a nice solid hinge to it. And as you can see there's the 3 LED indicator lights that will indicate your battery life on the earbuds. So when you close it, still got 3 bars. So inside the case, the top of the case is lined with like this rubber coating to pad the earbuds and keep them from getting scratched or bouncing around. You have a right and left indicator there on the inside. So when you take it out, these connect to your phone really quickly. And you can see there's the 2 connectors there in order for it to charge. It's magnetic and they snap in there pretty securely. Shaking it upside down, they don't fall out, but if I give it a little more force, well, actually, they do pretty good. The case has a really nice magnetic snap to it. It's not a super strong magnet on the case, so it's kind of easy to open up, which is nice because you don't want to sit there and fight it trying to open it up, especially since you don't have a whole lot of room to get your finger in there. But it opens up nice, it closes nicely. I like this case. So these earbuds only weigh 4.9 grams. They're super lightweight. They've got a plastic construction, but they still look very nice and sleek from the outside. And they fit in my ears so well. These are the best fitting earbuds that I've had. I'm just using the ear tips that came on them already. They fit me really well, and the way that they lock into your ears, you just you stick it in your ear and then you kind of twist it a little bit to lock it into your ear. These earbuds stay in my ears the best out of any earbuds I've ever had before, which makes them great for working out, for going on runs, and even wearing at work just daily. I never have to worry about them falling out, which is a very big plus. The way that these are designed, when they fit in your ear, they're actually very low profile as well. They don't stick out very much, so it's almost hard to notice that they're even in your ear and I've even been able to fit them underneath like a motorcycle helmet. So I really do like how small, compact they are, and just low profile in your ears. Now the controls on these are touch control like that, so I'll show you a little bit more about the controls later when we go into the app, because you can customize them. But I do like the response level of the touch controls. These earbuds are rocking Bluetooth 5.2 and have multi-point connection, which means that you can connect them at the same time to two different devices. This was really useful for me to be able to connect them to my phone and my computer at the same time, so I could use them for editing videos on my computer. But then whenever I wanted to pull out my phone and watch a video or play some music, I would just be able to do that without having to disconnect and reconnect them to the other device. This case does have a USB Type-C charging port, but it also works with wireless charging. But you won't have to charge these very often because they have a 50-hour battery life, including the battery in the charging case. So if you're just playing your headphones alone, you'll get 10 hours of battery life, which is very good. That's plenty to last you a full day of listening to music if you never put them back in your charging case. But if you do put them back in your charging case, you get fast charging, and only 10 minutes of charging gives you 4 hours of playtime, which is fascinating that you can just only charge them for 10 minutes and then be able to use them for 4 hours. So in the case that you do run out of battery, it's got you covered with fast charging. So on Soundcore's website, it shows that we have AI enhanced calls. So I tested this out 2 different times, and both times I had an issue with using both of the earbuds in my ears at the same time. The person that I was on the phone with said that it was kind of echoey, so it's almost like the microphone in one earbud was picking up at a different time as the other one. It still worked and they could still hear me completely fine, but I found that using one earbud, putting the other one in the case and only using one when you talk on the phone, they didn't have any issue with that. And so I don't know if it has something to do with my phone or the service that I had, or if it's the earbuds themselves, but that is something that I did want to mention. And I didn't have any problems when I used one earbud. They said that I sounded really good. Even having a fan in the background, he was able to hear me very well too. Now, there's 2 main features to these earbuds, the biggest ones that I've saved for last because I do want to talk about them a bit longer. And what those are is the high-res audio with LDAC and the adaptive active noise canceling. So the deal with these is, and this is the same as the Space headphones that they came out with. This is their Space series, and the reason they call it Space is because of the active noise canceling in these are so good that it allows you to be in your own space when you're in loud environments, traveling, or in public, by canceling out all that noise. Right here on the box it tells you that it'll cancel up to 98% of the noise surrounding you, which is just really awesome. And using these and testing them out, it works super well. Here's a little bit more information on that. It's tested, and they have 6 different microphones. It's really fascinating when you use them in a loud environment that has like a constant noise. So if you're in a car, I tested these when I was in a car, and it's weird because you don't even notice the sound, like the background sounds, until you cancel them out. So I found in a lot of situations where I would think that there's not really that much noise, and then I put these in and turn the noise canceling on, and then I realize how much noise is filtered out, and it's just like dead silent. It's kind of trippy, to be honest. But that being said, it's perfect for situations when you just want to get away from the noise, like especially when you're traveling, if you're in a plane, a bus, a train, or an Uber, a car, whatever it is, and you just want to listen to your music. This noise canceling does such a great job of getting rid of that background, that humming, that buzzing noise that distorts the music you're listening to, and it's just really cool. There's not really a way to explain it other than you just experiencing it for yourself. That's going to be your biggest feature here on these earbuds, and one of the biggest reasons that you're going to want to buy these for the price tag of $100. It's a very good active noise canceling system. And once we get into the app, I'll show you how you have different customization and options with that. Now, the second biggest feature of these earbuds is the high-res audio. So these earbuds are equipped with LDAC, which is quite impressive for such a small package here, and that essentially gives you high-resolution audio. So as far as my experience with the audio quality, I was actually surprised to find that they didn't sound quite as good as I expected right out the box. But later on, I found out as you get into your Soundcore app, there's some different settings and different things that you can change to actually make them sound a lot better. Alright, so we're going to hop into the Soundcore app right now, and I'm going to have to open these up so it can connect. These things connect really fast too. Here's what it looks like on the Soundcore app. You've got all your different devices here by Soundcore, and then you select the ones that you are using. These are the Space A40s. So now I'm going to tell you how to improve the sound quality on these earbuds right out of the box. This is something that took me 2 weeks to find out about, but once I found out about it, I was a lot more pleased with the sound quality, and that is going to be turning on the LDAC, which you have to go into the app and then go up here into settings, and you'll have a couple options here. Sound mode is your first option, and this was a game changer, guys. It came out of the box in this mode. So when you switch the modes, it takes about 10 seconds to switch the modes because it's actually doing something, which is cool. But this is the mode that it was in out of the box. It's weird that you have to change it and that it doesn't come out of the box like this, but what you have to do is click here, and for me, the first time doing this, I had to do a firmware update on the earbuds in order to activate this for the first time. But this is LDAC Kodak, and you can manually change the mode to where you can actually use that feature in these earbuds and get high resolution audio. So once you're in this mode, you do get like noticeably more clear audio, better bass. It just sounds a lot better overall. So I haven't had a problem with connection or anything. It is a little concerning reading that, but having it in this mode is going to be really worth it if you guys want a better sound quality overall. Another way to improve your sound quality is through the EQ settings. So there's two different ways you can do that, and here you have 3 options. So there's default settings, there's 22 different presets here that you can select from. Outside of that, you've got custom EQs, and you can make multiple of them, and you can save different ones and label them differently. But this is going to give you a lot of customization in fine-tuning how you want your earbuds to sound to get the best sound quality out of them. And one thing I noticed about these earbuds is that they don't get super loud either. So it's nice to have this custom EQ because you can get some more volume out of it by bringing these bars up. And then the third option up here is Hear ID sound, and this is something unique to Soundcore that they do, which is pretty cool. And what it is that it'll customize a sound for the way that your ears hear, and you can set it up by going through a series of tests where you put the earbuds in and they'll play different frequencies, and it'll basically just test how your ears hear, what frequencies your ears can't hear, and what frequencies they hear better, and then it'll customize a sound. I personally just like to use the custom EQ. They sound good, and like I said, straight out of the box, they don't have a lot of bass, and they weren't actually that clear, but once I turned on that LDAC, it made them much more clear. The lows are good, but they're not like super punchy, so you're not going to get a really deep or hard-hitting bass out of these earbuds, but you are going to get a good overall sound. And if you do want earbuds that have a deep, punchier bass and have a louder overall volume, I would recommend the Life P3s by Soundcore. Just comparing these side by side with the Space A40s, the bass on these earbuds is much better, much punchier, as well as it does get higher up in volume. If you are in situations when you need to play music loud, then you will get some more volume out of these. So I do recommend these earbuds, but the active noise canceling on these earbuds is not nearly as good as the A40s. So then if you go back into this settings screen, you can turn on the touch tone, and then you got wind noise reduction, so you can use that for if you're going to be using these earbuds outside where there's wind. And then there's a gaming mode for low latency. There's also a fit test, and it'll actually have you do a fit test the first time you go into the app. So the fit test will walk you through getting the right sized ear tips to fit your ears and give you the best sound quality and noise canceling. And then you can adjust the auto power off, how long you want it to wait until it turns off automatically. I have it for 30 minutes. And then firmware updates, find device. If you click find device, it'll play a noise through the earbud. It's not super loud, but it would definitely help if you lost it in the couch or something in your room, couldn't find it, or dropped it in the car. It'll help you locate it better that way. Right here, your left and right indicators for battery life, and then you've got your main controls right here on this panel. So you've got ambient sound. This is going to be your noise cancellation and transparency modes that you can switch between. And we have a lot of customization in this app, guys. I can't stress it enough. This is super cool. So going to noise cancellation, if you turn that on, then you have these different modes you can go to. So you've got adaptive mode and manual mode. Adaptive mode is going to automatically adjust according to your surroundings and your environment. So right now it says medium noise environment, and so it basically just adapts based on your environment. And then if you want, you can do manual mode and just manually choose how much noise cancellation you have going on. So strong, moderate, and weak. That's pretty much all. It's just 3 options there, but I usually just keep it on the adaptive mode because I think it works the best. You got the normal, which is just no features turned on, and then you have transparency mode. You can actually change in here modes. You can do vocal mode or fully transparent. All of your surrounding sounds will feed into your ears, and then vocal mode will focus on people talking. So if you want to have transparency mode on so you can talk to someone while listening to music, that's going to work out the best for you. And one thing that I really like about these earbuds that I haven't seen in any other wireless earbuds is that you can actually use both the noise cancellation and transparency mode even if you're just using one earbud. So say I take one earbud out and I'm listening to music with it, I can still use noise cancellation and transparency mode. You can see I lose my EQ settings down here, but I really like this because if I'm at work and I just have one earbud in my ear and I'm listening to music, I can keep it in transparency mode, and it makes it a lot easier to hear my surroundings and hear if someone says something to me. So I really like that. Most of the time, if you're using one earbud, you just don't get those features at all. Now down here you can customize your controls. You can control single tap, double tap, and hold for 2 seconds. Those are all the controls you have. I always love being able to customize my controls. You can change the volume, play pause, next and previous, game mode, ambient sound. So there's a lot of different controls that you can work through here and just customize the way that you want it. Alright guys, that is everything I have for you. So overall, $100 for these earbuds. It's a great package if you're looking to use adaptive active noise canceling often, and if that's something that's important to you, you definitely want to pick these earbuds up. For the price and for the size and just how compact these are, I don't think you can beat it as far as active noise canceling. They're going to be really good for traveling, for going to the gym, and using just every day at work. But like I said, if sound quality is more important to you and you want some more bassy headphones, I'd check out the Soundcore Life P3s. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.